Hello. All right. So looking at your project here, it looks pretty close to what you had in class when I did the check-ins. So really the only thing that I can see that's missing now is a color scheme. It looks like, you might be going for pinks. Perhaps you're striving for monochromatic, but there's too many other colors happening in the background. We've got a lot of yellows back here. Skin tones are their own range of oranges and reds, purples, all that good stuff. Even the hair, sometimes like you can kind of almost get away with that depending on the hair color. But here we've got, some oranges and yellows and all kinds of stuff. And then we've got the oranges back here, the yellow oranges in the front. So it's possible you could be going for analogous. It's hard to say. We do have some blues in the background also, like this ends up being a blue, this blue, even that's blue. But my recommendation is to shift it to, probably the easiest thing is a monochromatic. So if you go over to your layers, shift to hue saturation. Now your collage obviously has many layers, but you're going to put this one at the absolute top and then change this button, like click it, make sure it's selected, and then you might want to increase the saturation as well as, of course, probably change the hue. And that way you'll get something closer to the colors that you were wanting possibly. The other possibility is, wherever you have this band of color, that pink band, and all this stuff, this could possibly be sitting on top of all this. And so maybe your hue saturation only hits the photographs. And if I remember correctly, you had the clipping mask, this, that could be, this could be a hue saturated one, that could be pink, but the background could be shifted to completely black and white. Remember that when you click the hue saturation thing, you could be pushing your saturation so far down that it basically becomes black and white. So a few quick options. Let me know if you have any questions on that. But that way you certainly could make it even more monochromatic. Or again, you could choose something similar to an analogous, like you could do a purple underneath and then that pink band that you had put back on top. Yeah, so that's that. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, in terms of the composition itself, I don't see any changes needed for that. Just a matter of scheme stuff.